I didn't say it'd be a long break. Faked you out there, didn't I? Little quickie, little quick one. Into the round we go. daviG has been loaded down, laden with utility. They've given him everything. And now, an execution of B comes through, and Shelfie teamed up. He's gonna have to get out of there. He's the only one who can do anything about this. And he gets run down. Oh no, Shelfie. Run down in the streets. It's a fast rotation on. It's gonna be a brawl, and stadodo is on the business end of it. With the smoke down, there's plenty of time to get this bomb planted. That was an interesting maneuver.
It's so awkward. I can't believe how fast these T-side players are dying. Result has just killed everybody. There's no kit, but it's not gonna matter. That was one heck of a retake. Just a conga line in from Banana. One flash into CT, and Result just domes.
Well, that'll work out for him. That'll be okay. Pissed around on the board. Result with 283 ADR. 283 damage in that round. That's beautifully done. There were a couple weird moments. daviG coming back through the smoke. I mean, the flashbang catches, right? It's just unfortunate timing in that regard, but all that space, all that control, all undone.
Well, if you want to look at it a different way, that isn't dissimilar from executing B with a 4-man stack from forZe. It's not terribly different. And even so, frankly, they made it look easy.
So with the bomb down, this is now the threatening round. forZe have a fair chunk of utility available to them here. They've again just left it to Shelfie to stall out B if this take comes through.
It's a big risk from forZe, you know. A mid stack with 4 players. It's just Shelfie on the B side of the map. I don't know if he does have an extra smoke. But this is CS2, man. I know there's no HE, but Shelfie doesn't know that. And they might just commit through this. CT smoke is through.
Problem is no flashes. No flashes from the Movistar side. Otherwise, I think they would be through this right now. As it is, now gokushima's come back. Setting up a flash for his. Oh, a little late. A little late. A little late on that one. It's just trying to stall them out for this banana approach to go. Because once again, it's a 3-man retake. This time, we'll pause a little more ready for it. But the bomb's not planted. Oh, they'll just get the numbers down. Numbers punched in. It's 3-on-3. And Adams is committed. Oh, he's going to get the first. No clinching blow. Just needs to be the hero. You got the Mac 10, second oranges. Dodo on the timing, eliminated down, but he just has to hit one bullet. Only one. But he's not caught it. gokushima nimbly dodges. And once again, time enough for the defuse. This time, a little closer.
Say that again.
Surely this is another force.
Yeah, it will be. And with every round, it just gets more and more difficult actually for forZe to maintain this. Another retake, man down. Numbers coming in from Banana for forZe. Getting their practice on the retakes, that's for sure. And there it is. Another full investment from Koi. Still no AKs, but so much util. And the fear here for forZe, if you just lose one round, you're double eco. So you're not out of the woods. You can see the horizon, but you're not out. No.
That helps. That helps a lot. A little more aggressively postured here towards Banana. And now Shelfie is away. They're not going for that 1-4 stack. So now they might need to rotate into it. Studio will be left behind. Meanwhile, all the bodies are trying to rally to this bracket's control. Adams gets caught, just walking in the open, and gokushima now enforces his will. This one not quite got the staying power of previous rounds, and Movistar Koi find themselves stuck in the apartments. They're trapped in a lease. And the apartment is not quite what they had in mind. What are you gonna save? No? Nano approach?
I don't know what you do.
40 seconds. They've got some time to try this.
I think they might as well go for frags and die.
I would tend to agree. Lost bonus built up. There's not really a whole lot worth saving.
Just one kill and you've made this worth it. Shelfie's low. It's not inconceivable. The rotates are a long way out. There's no player towards the arch, so win this first duel, and maybe things get spicy.
They hear the drop down. They know about one. Just cross around. Question is, do they expect Shelfie? Oh, just a straight plant. That was risky, to say the least. Doesn't work out. They were running out of time, though. 7 seconds. Their hands were a little bit tied.
What a key round as well for forZe to live with 5 players. Just as we're having all these conversations saying, you know, if they lose one, they'll get reset. Well, maybe not. Maybe not anymore. What have we got? Pistol armor half buy from Koi. Bit of util board up. Maybe a set round to come. Let's see. They dispatch an early smoke here on Banana. But they haven't got much util left, so I hope Davey G, now he's in the driving seat, has a plan.
The plan? Click heads. The planner? Davey G. This nade. Oh, it's a smoke. That's no fun. Not gonna lie to you. Secretly hoping it was an HE, because the numbers would have been fun to watch. But as it is, let's see if a bomb plant can get snuck out here. No, is the answer. Tanir's not much interested. The gun got shot away from him.
He's got it, he's got it. He's good.
Finally. Tries to smoke pop. Cavalry's here. The reinforcements are on the line, but it's an XM rather. Oh, doesn't expect this second. That could have gotten very spicy indeed. One more bullet into Tanir and life gets dangerous. These are such close rounds, but the end result is forZe 2-0. 4-0, rather.
Let's see. Real guns are out. Full util. We haven't seen this yet for Koi. So, certainly if they've got some nice defaults they want to run, this will be the time. Top mid smoke from Koi. You can see this. That's going to get broken by the CTs. They go for a quick pick and peek. But nobody presenting. They're going to fall back to site. And check out Movistar. They've given B. This is a full A commitment. Nades over the top. That's for Moto. They're going straight up short. This is really early. And I don't think it's going to work. Result. Teammate in pit. They're stalled out completely by this hay cart. And they can't move. They're just completely stuck. What do you do from here? This smoke is so annoying.
Trying to throw smoke of their own. Maybe give a carpet to plant the bomb, but without dealing with pit, I mean, the situation feels hopeless. Pit player gets a little overzealous. Okay, we're back on. We're back on in a big way. And we're back off. Mo pause. 9 HP. Bomb in his hands. Should be able to plant this. Oh, the HE is a little late. If it was going to be deployed. For the bullets. Ooh. A headshot. No! Tries the reposition. Tries the cheeky play. So very close. How are all of these rounds getting so very close? And yet still no cigar for Movistar.
I thought he was going to do that. He had me. Had me head over heels. Oh my.
He's smitten.
Absolutely. Well. There's been a lot of moral victories in this half so far from Movistar, but they haven't got any rounds. This could easily be 5-0 for them. Or I guess 4-1 because they would have lost pistol, but didn't quite tell the full story. There's the scoreline right at the top. Pause in for Koi. Quick discussion. Are we going to open differently? Are we going to play out a default rather than what we saw in the last round, which is quite an early committal? That's what they'll be discussing at the moment.
Time on the timeout expires. And so off we go into the fray. And a pressure. Their objective. Whoa, the half-wall jump there for Shalfie. Cheeky. Nades don't actually find home, and the counter nades, well, neither one's that effective, but a nice opener here for stadodo will make life a lot easier for Movistar as this round opens up.
Looks like Result just peeked from the boiler side of mid and gave up that frag, so I'm not sure if he thought there wasn't the money for stadodo to have an AWP, but whatever his reasoning, it's not gone well. B-lean from forZe. Here comes a flashbang. Mopos, oh my lord, isn't checked. Shalfie's killed. He has information for his teammates. They could go either site right now, and it's not going to matter. I guess just collapse A. Gokushima, way too many players to deal with. That was very unfortunate that the player didn't clear Mopos.
Bit of weirdness going on with the gun shuffle, but eventually it'll be settled, trying to keep that up from being reclaimable. I think Adams is just ferrying it into the pit. Bomb plant on. And Movistar finally, off the back of that timeout, going to have a much-needed round win.
What we did see earlier on Overpass, actually, was forZe like to take a lot of risks with their CT setups. They're not scared to call numbers towards one site or, you know, load up an area into an aggression. 3B on Inferno isn't that out there, but as this half develops, I think we're going to see more and more of these sort of rounds from forZe as they try and preempt where the Koi guys are coming.
Terrorists win.
Tenier! Footstep coming around the corner. Able to hang on to it.
They're right on the brink of being able to buy. They're going to go in, I think.
They go for it. Yeah, knowing this team the way we've come to know them. I don't think there was any world where they weren't risking this. What does Celter wind up with?
Why hasn't...
A smoke?
Why didn't...
Tenier drop a gun?
Why?
I don't understand what's happening here. Now Celter's bought up. Clearly they weren't on the same page in this round. Tenier hasn't dropped anything. You could have had a full util set on somebody with a rifle. This is bizarre, frankly.
Well, it's going to be an A hit. As clearly the comms for forZe are not ideal.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way this is defensible. But let's see if they can somehow win. No is the answer. Celter under so much pressure, and down he goes. Gokushima hits a ripper. You can't really be expecting more, especially with davidji down to 1 HP. Bomb's going to be planted. Presumably Tenier saves. They're really going to give this retake a look?
Perhaps they know davidji is low, but this is too much to ask. That gun for Tenier is worth so much as well. And I don't think Gokushima will have time to loop all the way back for another rifle. Yeah, I still can't escape the investment. I mean, it's also a slam dunk, Mike, if you're like, be it the in-game leader or the coach or somebody, if there's just too much conversation over whether we're buying or not or whatever, you just call a pause. Somebody just calls it. And why are we dying to what is going on?
That bomb. It chases. Tenier got a little bit of damage, slowed them up just enough. So, all right, only davidji survives.
What a bizarre round.
Force a big reinvestment out from Movistar. The problem is... Okay, now Tenier has dropped the AWP to Gokushima in this round. So that's what he was saving for. Gokushima now has an AWP. Maybe he asked, he's like, do you want a rifle this round or an AWP next?
Can we get
and
forZe...
Gokushima said, let me play the futures.
Can we get forZe audited, please?
Honestly,
what
this is
going
some creative
on?
accounting.
I know, there's some cooking of the books.
Oh, oi, 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 oi. Almost lost that off. Rip. Gokushima down to 15. And his teammates stuck at the sandbag. Shalfie's just dumping everything out of the kit just to try and stay alive. Oh my goodness.
How have we ended up playing 2 full force buys? It's bizarre. It's bizarre. It shouldn't happen. And check out the call from forZe. Look at the mic. They've said, we can't play a standard round on B anymore. We have no alternative. We're going to load up A with numbers. Bit of a mid-take here from Koi. They lose the first player, but check out the lurker. That's Mopoz. If he gets some good space here, they'll realize what's up.
You hear Shelfie rotating back in, I think. So they're trying to bail out of this, but they've lost another player. Mopoz has this ground. Gokushima hits the shot. Oh, no. Little tentative on his approach in. They'll still know that they have at most one player isolated on site. They've got that kill, so a bomb plant might be on deck. Buck and Movistar really hope to do anything holding up in this.
They need to fight. They need to take some duels. They're falling back side, but I think this is a mistake. This is going to be really tricky to get enough fights before they're just completely encircled.
Molotov on, that'll stall Gokushima, that actually catches him. Oh, that would have been huge. That would have been massive, but did they expect the second player new box? Time is so low. This might be enough. The element of surprise might be enough here. Got the first. Pull the player off the defuse. 10 seconds sounds ticking. Oh, they can't do it. Tanir's out of time. He's out of chances. The clutches come through. Adams has done enough, and he'll get the final kill to boot. Beautiful round through. 2 was all they needed. And while he will go up in smoke, it is well worth the price.
What a round. What a recovery. forZe stack the right way. There's a mid-take into them. They get 2 kills. Mopoz starts claiming ground on B at just the right time. Yeah, and they made it work. They didn't get aggressive, but at least they did something with the bait in towards new box. That molly kill was pivotal as well. And I'm not surprised to see a timeout from forZe because they're going to be head in hands wondering 4-on-2, both back site on B. We need to be winning those, lads. And are they going to buy every round?
It's starting to feel that way, isn't it? It's starting to feel that way. Just keep buying, keep buying, keep buying until you can't buy no more. And you mean at that rate, look, really, it's just smart economics, Alan, because if you keep buying, well, the loss bonus keeps going up, so money goes up, line goes up. There's no downside. Especially if you can pull that play off. Nicely done from Result. Can he get away? That's a different question. Oh, he doesn't need to get away. Oh, the MP9s might be all they need here, Alan. Just force your way through it. Keep buying. Never stop.
How could you question
upgrades
it?
are available. Results got money. They're hemmed in. They're stopped. Movistar, how the hell do you get out of this?
Are they saving?
I don't. I mean,
It
they
feels
have to
like
be wary
it.
that a player could be through T-apps, right?
They could be anywhere. Oh my lord.
They're saving. A Mac 10.
A minute safe. What has just happened?
Maybe this save is just like to give them a mental reset of, okay, guys, we just got boomed. What? That was he didn't even have any support. That was just a swing. That was just a swing out of T-apps. That's how I get deleted in my matchmaking games.
Yeah, and then their reaction on B is, oh, we can't see any more P play. Let's aggress B. And then Shalfie swings in against another. I hate to even imagine the Movistar team speak in that moment.
Just chaos, pandemonium, insanity.
Not safe for broadcast, I would put it that way.
Certainly that as well. Look, credits on, as much as we're talking about the chaos of this and the blunders from Movistar, credits on to Result. That's just a huge individual play. That's, you know, a star making a star play. And he's been doing this again and again and again today.
Yeah, and it's also worth saying that, you know, if you're playing textbook Counter-Strike, I don't think the top teams would buy there. But in this matchup, with the caliber of players forZe has, with the individual ability, also them not necessarily that comfortable on Inferno playing standard Counter-Strike, they can play these low buys, they can do damage, they can get aggressive. I'm not saying it's going to work against every team, but when you've got players as cracked as this, you got options. that other teams don't.
Choppy. Not going to change his tune. Aggressive as all get out. Re-smoke on for the bottom there. Flashes to make sure they got Banana locked down. Lock and key.
Mopos has had a rough game opening up on Banana. Very rarely getting that opening pick. And seemingly caught alone quite a lot, so... yeah, tough position. forZe's actually leaning 3B. I don't necessarily understand this. But it's actually the correct decision. Where Movistar are coming and... what are you supposed to do? There's so many of them.
Should hail bolts. Tenier's low. But Justice going to double back and... well, that could be a blunder. Gokushima's holding a line now, and Gokushima will not be missing. Yeah, that was just an insane hail of bullets. You try and peek logs, you get cleared out the other way. They just, I mean, they didn't have enough utility to deal with it, right? They're trying to save what little bits they have to actually go for a site take, and meanwhile, you don't even have banana control.
I can't
Disastrous.
believe forZe free stacked Banana. When they had the full control. Must be so confident in their pit setup. But that is forZe. They're a bit, I don't know, caution to the wind, aren't they? Exuberant. Have we got to stop cool on this T side, or are we just biding our time?
Well, if they did, I hope they put it in before DaVG just took damage. Because this does look like a stop call, but also DaVG took damage.
I think we might be live, you know.
What's happening with Adams in spawn? Are they just stalling? Oh, this is literally a... okay, actually, I know what's going on here. This is a play call to stall to drain their utility. I think they are live indeed. I think Adams is just admiring the silverware back there. And now they're gonna move.
Okay, right. So what do we got? 2 smokes. Maybe something fast B as they reclaim Banana. That's what I'm feeling right now. And I think it will be. CT smoke lined up. Players grouped. And this time it's not a free B stack. It's just Tenier. Shalfie's caught in 2 mines. So Tenier needs to play this safe. He can't go down.
Flashed up, not connecting. Drops the smoke preemptively. 2 players are going to rotate right off rip. They've got to go through this. They can't wait. They've got to go through this. So the pressure's coming in. Tenier gets 1. Looking for more. Looking to find the space. Now the cavalry has arrived. Tenier did his job. Waited. Stalled him out. Okay, maybe DaVG has a cheeky spot here, but with a Deagle and no armor, 10 health. What are you going to do with this? To make one person very upset too. 5 seconds. There's no time. Literally doesn't have time to win this round. And down he will go mercifully before the clock expires. One more round of this half. Movistar. One more shot to close this gap.
Tenier's having a monster half. He actually had a tough time as well on Nuke. Couldn't really get engaged. But he's been brilliant. He's been brilliant in these last few rounds. And Movistar have no answer. They just can't thwart the individuals. They are falling foul to the banana takes from forZe, to the ever-changing CT setups and dynamicism. Movistar can never dictate the pace of this game on Inferno.
Shelfie taking the first here already again. Buffing them back. At least they got this control. Rezal getting a little cheeky out of the balcony. Gives them a chance here. At least with even numbers. What kind of utils left? Oh, Gokushima with the op. Never mind. Who cares about util? You got the big gun. You got the big gun in the server. That's all that matters. Timely Molotov stalls this out a little bit. That vein might be chunky. It is indeed. Ouch. Major pain factor coming through. Here comes the hit. Gokushima not going to have too many issues dispatching this one. Another strong round. And we'll take our break. Second half underway, and Movistar need a recovery. Starts here in the pistol. Mopaz is who it starts with. Flashbang, but it's only good for one. Trade is there. Little bit of a risk there taken from daviG, and he will have been spotted getting up onto the first oranges. So, yeah, drops on down. Can't stick around. It's too telegraphed. Still, they have been rebuffed. This smoke locks them in, and forZe's going looking to see if any mid-aggression came through.
I like what Adams is doing. Taking apartment space. Really awkward angle to deal with. He tucks himself in towards boiler. forZe are going to reroute. Stadodo's just jiggling on towards the long corner. So if they head up short, I really don't think Adams is going to get very well checked. Kind of a great spot.
Adams finding that kill. The bodies continue to drop. Results managed to scrape together the bomb plant. I mean, that's a good end goal here. That's money at least guaranteed into the next. But for Movistar Koi, 4 players surviving. Plenty of time for that defuse. The path to recovery has begun.
Bit of confidence as well. Been a long time, seemingly, since they've felt in any semblance of control in this map. But there's a mountain to be scaled here. A sheer cliff face to avail. And this is the first step, isn't it? Force buy from forZe. We know how potent these are. Galils. 4 players. Mac 10 on Tanier. There's not a lot of util though, so we'll most certainly have to contact in for some map control. And what is Koi set up? 3 players in towards mid. In and around porch. Banana take with 2 players elsewhere. But they're actually going to cede that control. They're not looking to play inside Banana, and Tanier is in front. So his mid setup is what it's all going to hinge on. And first kill goes their way.
I'll have to wait for that contact. Meanwhile, Tanier, well, I was going to say he's trying to make some space up top B, but ill bail. So they're headed A. Committing to this really double long setup. Oh, rotating off. A gamble here, perhaps. But as I say that, they're actually still very much at hand. All these repositions. They had the right idea. They just keep repositioning. And now Gokushima will punish them for it. So pressure on for Adams. Stuck in towards mini pit. The bomb's headed CT? The bomb's now dropped. 35 seconds. They were making a move. They were making a read. They thought that A was presumably still the stacked site, but now the bomb comes back and is dropped back down. All falls to Result, who could go no further. That was disjointed.
That's a huge misread. I don't know if there was a communication mistake, because granted, I've got X-ray and the map overview, but that felt reasonably obvious to me that it was 1A, 2B. Or at least that was by far the most likely scenario. So I don't know if somebody made a wrong call. I don't know if, for whatever reason, Movistar were playing, you know, one of their normal B players towards A or something, and he died. I can't really explain what I just seen. And that could have huge implications, because Movistar lose that round, it's pretty much game over. And we're going on to the third, but now they're making this compelling.
Ooh. Nice damage on a Shelfie early. Not that we expect too much from this round, but with Deeks in hand, we know that forZe are dangerous, to say the least. Celta might be a little bit further ahead of where they expect. How cavalier are they about this clear? Oh, they're gonna explode. They're gonna come through. He's knocked out bullets in the gun. Swing it back in. How? 2 kills. More luck than anything on the second, but it's a full ace for Just. An anti-eco at that, but it's headshots all the way. That is some snappy shooting. Talk about bullet economy.
One for the highlight reel. That's for sure. And, guess the juice is flowing. Stadodo Mopos. They were great on Nuke, but they're not really getting engaged here. Mopos, top-rated player for this team. As of late, they'd love to get him more engaged. And a pause in from Movistar. I'm guessing they realize the gravity of these early gun rounds. You win these, and we've got a match on our hands, so let's have a full discussion. How are we opening this round? Are we sending free B? Are we going for banana? How are we going to allocate this utility? Let's make no mistakes, because we're on Ancient very fast if we lose these early gun rounds.
I want to see what Gokushima's going to do with this AWP. They prioritized it, and why not? The guy's nuts. But I feel like Inferno's not always the map where the AWPer can have the biggest impact on this T side. So we got heavy utility exchange as expected. DaVG, that's a little fast and loose. But an 8 in will give some impact. DaVG trying to get a position, but Shalfie just came through. He had no support to hold this. Oh, this is getting real weird, and Adams has just passed the Halls player. Oh, the flank is going to be on. He's been spotted. Result realizes it in time. That could have gotten very out of hand. But as it is, this bomb's going down. It's got to be a save call from Movistar.
What an aggressive round from forZe. Shalfie was ravenous. He was out for blood. He just wouldn't stop. Kept pushing mid until DaVG was felled. Well, Adams, if he'd made it out of boiler, would have probably won the round for Movistar, as those players are moving up short, but didn't make it. Gets checked. And all that pause, all that discussion, ultimately is totally thwarted. I almost wonder if that was the call from Shalfie, was I'm going to get aggressive at mid, because if they have a plan, it's not going to survive my first contact.
Certainly didn't in this example. That kill from Result's so huge, though. Adams would have had the perfect flank timing. Felt like they were going to get just tucked on in, pinched. I don't know what the inkling was, but Result with that check changes everything.
Could have just been blind luck. Could have just been moving himself to get out and into boiler. Either way, that's Counter-Strike.
Enough for this buy, but here's where the money will stop. You pointed out, Alan, these first few gun rounds, so important for this Movistar comeback to keep going. And this one feels just about do or die.
Gokushima taking so low. But it's not them to get the entry. Wow. Just is out of the game. Mopos alone on B. Yes, he's got a bit of util, but with HEs galore, time on the clock, I'm still looking at Movistar saying you need to make the next move. Stadodo's going to commit to playing under porch. Look at this. 5 men
he loses his
for
cubby
the
player?
T side. Yeah, they really don't need a rotation right now. It's going to be an abs pop. Adams has big work to do.
It's just not many bodies here. Does have to be Adams. He's got the first. Not quite anymore, but the AWP. Combat AWPing. Connects. And with Gokushima so low, this next bullet could be it, but Gokushima too quick on the trigger. DaVG was clearing mid, and it all falls to Mopaz. And at this point, I mean, saving's not going to make it. You got to try it. You got to try this. He's got the kit. Might have some idea of where Gokushima's gone. But he can't waste the time to try and clear him out of apartments. He's got to deal with the site that's in front of him. Time getting low. Tinier. Oh, spotted. Mopaz knows. And Mopaz has that kill. Has the expectation as well. Molotov will lock this out, but he's gone short instead. Gokushima knew he couldn't get caught in the choke point. And so 11 hits the board for forZe. The money is gone from Movistar, and this map could be done.
By hook or by crook, they're winning these rounds. They are so scrappy, but it doesn't matter. They're so close now. And I think Koi should have full bought. daviG's gone in, but his teammates have not. Gets a little bit flustered. They might be thinking the same as us. That a third map is beckoning very loud now. And maybe there's not much they can do to avert that course.
Hang on in. Oh, not gonna work out here. A little desperation, perhaps. At least we'll be able to put this rifle on a different line, but a line that will also be flashed up and dropped on down. Round over. Question now of whether that kit of armor can survive, and the answer is not really. Map point will be found. The sounds of birdsong from Ancient starting to play in the players' ears. Little game of whack-a-mole. The MAC-10 will strike both. That's a good hammer from Tenier. 23-9 this dude's scoreline. Monstrous.
He has these games. For me, he's still... I think it's fair to say he's still inconsistent. I don't think that's unusual for a player of his sort. But his ceiling... What are Koi supposed to do? Getting absolutely slammed. And gokushima, 17-7, is in someone's shadow despite that scoreline.
Yeah.
Unplayable.
And they haven't even really needed... I mean, they've had a couple runs. That one round in the first half from Result, where he just swings at apartments. But they haven't needed the same level of star play that we've had from him all day. It's been the young guns who've been picking up the mantle. Here they go. MAC-10 still in tow, so expect that fast-paced play to potentially continue here. Not that forZe would have it any other way. Utility sailing over. Apartments is fully conceded. There's no contest here for Movistar. And forZe will happily take that ground, happily take that real estate.
You see that Movistar are so content here just to sit back on their nades. They weren't blocking mid. Util now is only really being dispersed on Banana. And they're going for an information play on B, but it's wrong. There's only 2 on A. These players are coming in soon. Adams! I don't understand, but he made it work. And that is completely thwarted this execute. Look at it. Cancel button is hit. That was divine intervention, because I'm telling you, this round was probably over if they committed out there.
And feels like it. Feels like it might be here. Molpause now has the flank, but he's checked down. They could bail. They could bail. They could go B, but the problem is crossing the bomb back out, and it's not happening. It's not happening. It's all into Shelfie. We'll try and extract his pound of flesh, but flanked out, drop down. Movistar are not done with this one just yet.
Big first kill from Adams. What a hold. When they're only 2 on A. Doesn't get much better than that. Even so, 5 more chances. Money is dwindling, so there will be ecos to follow if forZe cannot convert here. And where's that kill from Result? All this mid-aggression. Out from second mid too. Result just finds 2. Players peeking balcony. Bomb is dropped. That is a bit of a problem, but Mopaz is so low. I can't see how he stays alive for long unless his teammates come over to help.
Mopaz is going to make his own. His own luck, his own support. Result's holding this, though. He is familiar with his game. Oh, more pause. Yeah, all that work, all that time, just to catch a bullet.
You play with Crad for long enough and you know to expect anything. Oh.
Well,
Wow.
pick your site, pick your poison. It'll be Stadodo and the Op, who they're going to try and test. They get a flashbang out, a smoke out, anything out. Should be enough. But no, they'll try and slow clip creep it, and that might have been the only mistake they could have made. Results all the way through. Do they expect a stack? Because they're leaving Adams alone, and oh no. forZe.
No smoke.
Now they're going back, saying, okay, well, we've dealt with the Op once. We know he's out of position. Oh, what a commitment, but a trade is there, and Movistar survive once more. The bomb down means that there will be a buy in the next, that there's money available for forZe, but slowly and surely, Movistar are bringing this back.
I can't shake the feeling that that should have been map done. 4 on 2. Yeah. I'm not surprised to see a pause come in. I'm sure there's a lot of fingers being pointed right now because really should have been done. Also, a quick buy discussion because it is a little bit on the brink. So, discuss what you two are going to need in this round. 4 to go for Movistar. It still feels like a little bit out of touch, but with every round, this becomes a little bit easier. Even then, they could definitely do with a clean one. Can't have every round going to 2v4 recovery. That is not sustainable.
Stadodo, contact man here. Dry peek in, but this time Celta gets the better of him. Usually swinging that up is a recipe for disaster, but instead now, might have been their salvation. daviG knows they're coming his way.
Ah, bad
Also,
smoke.
to clear this,
Bad
that was
smoke.
definitely not where that was supposed to go.
Yeah, it was meant to be the B split smoke landing in front of library. It's almost helped that CT side. It's given them time to reposition. Look at the call, Mike. They're on the money. 4 players leading A right now. Do forZe read
the bailout's
this?
still being called.
They've re-smoked Banana from CT spawn to try and funnel these players. But if they keep losing numbers, it's not going to matter if the stack's in the right direction. And right now, it's not looking like it is going to.
Doesn't matter how many you stack up, if Shelter's just going to be a sledgehammer barreling his way on in, but it's not done just yet. Problem is the pinch is here. Adams can't get away. And so 13-8, we will end Inferno. A trade of map picks now means it's all going to end on Ancient. We're all going to finish here.
Oh, the cam's died.
We're getting one more. Your cam died.
It's
You're
died.
nice and frozen there.
Let's just leave
Relaxing.
it. Fuck it. Let's just leave it.
Why
I
not?
can't be asked
All
to try
right.
and fix it.
Chillin' Alan.